Hi, Tim Blankenship here with Divorce661.com. Today we're talking about default cases and when you amend your petition and the effect that has on your divorce case. So let me set up the scenario for you. Let's assume you filed your divorce and you served your divorce case on the other party and you actually filed a default, a request to enter default, and the default was entered. The effect of that obviously is it kind of kicks the other party out of the case and they can no longer respond unless they request a set aside or there's some other things they can do. But for purposes of this video, what we wanted to let you know is if you have filed the petition, it's been served, and you submit your request to enter default and the default's entered, if you amend your petition for whatever reason, and I'll give you a scenario on why you might want to do that, but if you amend your petition and file a new amended petition, it removes that default from that case. So in the past, what we had to do is if a default was entered, we had to have the respondent or the other party file a request to set aside the default, and then once that occurs, they can file their response. But if the parties are in agreement, and let's say a default was entered, but now you want to have an uncontested case, or maybe the other party wants to get involved now, all you have to do is amend the petition, refile it, and reserve it, and that will effectively remove the default from being part of the case. So then the other party could respond, or you guys could enter into what's called a hybrid or a default with agreement type case. So just keep that in mind. One thing to watch out for is if you want to make changes. So let's assume you filed your petition and you asked for certain things, and then you changed your mind. You'll have to refile an amended petition, which will remove that default and give the other party an opportunity to respond. So you kind of got to be careful depending on which way you do that. So I just wanted to share that with folks. It's something that's we've recently learned because we had a client who we were trying to do a set aside of the default. And we noticed in the case summary that an amended petition had been filed and served. So we just went in with the response, and they accepted the response despite being a request to enter default entered on the case, because once they amended the petition, it opened up the doors for the 30-day response window again. So that's the effectiveness of that. Tim Blankenship, Divorce661.com, specializing in California divorce. Be happy to help you with your divorce case anywhere in California. We are full service, so we'll take care of everything for you with the court so you can go on with your lives. 661-281-0266. Feel free to give me a call. Thanks so much.